Welcome back to the farm, everyone. Today we're taking on a tour just before the rains resumed in a challenging dry season. But with our careful management, drip irrigation, and a bit of faith, we've managed to keep our crops thriving. Let's take a look around. Our Tylka tomatoes have been an absolute blessing this season. We've already had 2 harvests. As you can see, the farm is still filled with green and ripe tomatoes that are slowly making their way to full ripening. They're getting bigger and bigger. Okay, good. This is one of the biggest that I've found. Thanks to our drip irrigation system, we've been able to provide consistent water supply to our crops even during the drought. Here's a special moment on the farm. Our first ever Pixie orange harvest. Today is the day of harvest. It's the first fruit. Look at that vibrant color. I couldn't resist the temptation and picked the very first ripe fruit. It's sweet, juicy, and absolutely worth the wait. The soil may look dry and cracked, but with a bit of water, our tomatoes are flourishing. So they're starting to ripen while they're still small. I'm expecting them to grow a bit bigger. In just 2 weeks, we are back into the tomato fields. As you can see, the once green tomatoes have turned a vibrant red and ready for harvest. Sizable harvest. So there's this one. There's still 3 rows to harvest. So it's a good start. We've already filled 1 bucket and we are expecting to fill at least 2 more by the end of the day. The Tylka tomatoes might not be as large as the Rio Grande variety. Tylka tomatoes are not as big as the Rio Grande, but they have a longer production span, allowing for multiple harvests. It's a very good size. It's a wonderful variety to grow if you are looking for consistent yields over a longer period. And with a good size like that, the birds eat. Of course, we are not the only ones enjoying our tomatoes. Luckily, the majority of our crops remain untouched. So far, so good. At least now we've started getting like 2 buckets. Those are 2 that we've harvested, and there's still more. So that's about 2.5. The farm is still brimming with healthy, vibrant plants. From above, you can see just how green and full the farm is despite the dry conditions we're experiencing. Start harvesting as well. This ones I think might need to be staked. The other side they're still picking up, they're coming up nicely. There's good growth. Right there, heat. See, we have good growth. Continue to pray for the rains. If the rains come and help us this venture, learn out the farm. It's not just our tomatoes and oranges that are doing well. Our other fruit trees are also showing promising signs of growth. There's a lemon. It's a lemon coming up. This other side is an orange. There's a potato. This is thriving. This heat. New transplants have taken roots and even starting to bear small fruits. Leaf sprouting leaves. Our new avocado trees have also withstood the harsh dry season. They are looking healthy and we are excited to see how they will perform with the rains coming in. Created a row over here, which I want to put water and plant So the whole of this up to the end, I want to put in it watermelons. Then put some hot pepper. Short rains are expected by the end of this month. See what outcome we will get. Well, here's a little experiment we are working on. Growing cherry tomatoes for the first time on the farm. This is just a pilot, but so far they're doing quite well. And planting. These ones do well, then so we're doing the big tomatoes. We can just work on the cherries. If all goes well, we'll be expanding this venture to cater to the growing market demands for cherry tomatoes. As we await for the rains to arrive, we are incredibly grateful for what we've managed to achieve with our drip irrigation system, and we thank God. We are hopeful that the coming rains will bring even more growth and prosperity to the farm. Interesting. The market appreciates a bigger tomato. So for the farmers out there who are growing for the market, I urge you to consider going with the Rio Grande. So far that one has shown or proved to have a good size that is acceptable in the market. It will only last a month, but it will bring you back whatever amount that you've put in with some extra profits on top. With the Tylka, might not bring me as much as I would expect, but I'm hopeful that it will give a good outcome. But let's see. Beyond that, I'm also hopeful for the cherries. I've grown a row of cherry tomatoes so that I see whether I can specialize on that for my next planting season and diversify. The sun will shine and the rains will come. This is my prayer. In Jesus' name. Thank you for joining us in this journey today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to follow along as we continue to grow and expand our farm. See you in the next video.